That's our new our new thingy-mabobber.
Oh yeah, our thingy-mabobber.
Yeah.
Oh, the new thingy-mabobber?
Yeah.
What the fuck is the new thingy-mabobber?
You know about the thingy-mabobber.
The thingy-mabobber. We have a new thingy-mabobber.
Oh, you have a thingy. Come on, pretty, say it.
The thingy-mabobber?
The thingy-mabobber.
Okay,
The thingy-mabobber.
The thingy-mabobber.
The thingy-mabobber.
Thingy-mabobber.
Hey, cat.
Aw, she has her own shoe now.
She's
on my
slowly encroaching over your shoes.
Okay. Just making sure we're being picked up.
Mm-hmm.
How's the sound?
Well, I can't tell you that.
How's the sound?
The sound of music.
How's the sound?
Well, the chat can tell us how the sound is.
Who's in the chat?
One thing I noticed that from Mixler to YouTube is that there's a longer delay. Like Mixler,
I'm sure
is
that
like,
latency can be adjusted.
Well, the delay was like maybe like 5 seconds for Mixler, but YouTube it was like almost double to triple that. So like we can be getting like chat like comments referring to something that happened like.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
Yeah, they're still talking about thingy-mabobber.
Yeah.
Oh, we're still talking about thingy-mabobber?
The thingy-mabobber.
Podcast starts in a minute, guys, and we're live. You guys want to like share and do the social media things?
Oh, my phone's in my room.
You never do it anyway.
I know, but I have an excuse.
What, you have work in the morning?
Yeah. Naturally.
Okay. I want to check this Tinder match now.
Wow. Way to fucking do that on the show. Live. On the internet.
Yeah,
Wait.
how's that?
Her name's Emily.
Cool.
She's 21.
Don't read her thing.
I'm not. It's 4:59. Ooh. I forget about some of the things I put on here. Some of it might be like irrelevant now, but it's on the list.
Oh,
We
okay.
don't have to talk about any of these things.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, it's 5 o'clock.
Hey.
Welcome to the Hey We're Friends podcast.
Hello.
I'm your host, Clinton, and with my co-host.
Jacob.
You always have to say your name. That is how we establish who we are in audio. You gotta get used to that. And actually, we have our 2 guests tonight.
Travis.
And
Pretty.
Pretty,
I'm so tired.
you're back.
Anyway.
Those comments just came out of nowhere.
Oh, those are old comments.
Oh, yeah, they are.
Oh.
Anyway.
One Man Wolfpack says Logan is cool. Do you believe that? Is Logan cool?
Did he just say that?
I don't know how recent that is.
I know that's Logan.
Anything with waff in it,
Yeah.
obviously. Would be
Waff. It's not even a wolf,
wait,
it's a
what
waff.
you're telling me?
It's waff.
What you're telling me is that waffles have a little bit of Logan in them?
Okay, so the
Spelled
bottom
differently.
is the most recent.
Yeah.
This is spelled differently.
Waff. Okay, well, thank everybody for joining in today's podcast. It's Mardi Gras.
Happy Mardi Gras. That means Fat Tuesday in
Yes.
French. And yesterday it was Lundi Gras, which means Fat Monday.
What is tomorrow?
Tomorrow is Ash Wednesday.
What is it in French?
Fuck, I don't know.
Fuck it. So, if you're not enjoying the Mardi Gras parades and you're actually listening to the podcast, I want to thank you because we're not doing Mardi
The
Gras
parade's
parades.
been over.
Well, I don't know when it started. Travis, you're leaking.
Yeah, there's water blood everywhere.
Nipple leaking?
No, it
No.
came from his bottle.
He's lactating.
Oh man, so how's everybody today?
Tired as expletive.
Expletive.
What?
We're all tired.
Did
I'm
you
very
just
tired.
censor yourself?
Yeah,
Why?
because censorship.
Fuck you.
Censorship.
It's what the cool kids do,
Yeah.
thank you.
Yeah, man,
I
you don't
just woke
censor
up.
yourself. Yeah, what? I told you to be here like 2 hours ago.
Okay, look, I had my alarm set, and I guess I slept through it.
Cat's gonna jump up.
What?
The cat was
The
about
cat.
to jump up on the table.
It's okay.
Sorry, Freddie. Go
Oh, no,
ahead
it's
with
fine.
your story.
But anyways, I had an alarm set, and I just slept through it.
Well,
But
there
Callie's
she
on the
is.
podcast now.
Kitty.
Fuck. Fucking cat. But yeah, why would you decide to like take a nap like right when like I
Because-
needed you to show up?
It was 3:30 when I took the nap, and I had it set for 30 minutes of nap time, so I could wake up at 4. I ended up oversleeping.
Yeah,
the whole
you woke up at
night.
4:30. Way to be reliable. This is your podcast.
She was here on time.
She was.
Yeah, I made it here on time. Shut up.
She wasn't late. But you fucked up anyway.
It's okay. I made it.
So how about you, Travis? How you doing?
I'm
He's tired.
so tired.
I remember when he came in here, he was complaining about all the food he ate
Yeah,
and how full he was.
I went to
Did you eat a lot of steak?
I had steak last night, but I had like barbecued pork before I came here, so that was a fun.
That sounds good.
Barbecue pork?
It does sound
And then I
good.
was sharing drinks with.
I
my
can't say I've
family.
ever had barbecue pork.
It's pretty good.
I'm not really that big of a fan of barbecue anyway, so I tend to
Oh,
avoid
what
it.
the fuck is wrong with you?
You're right.
I know.
Well, there's a lot of food that people like don't understand that I don't like, and it's weird.
Also,
Because
crawfish.
I hate crawfish. I'm sorry.
I don't like king cake.
can't.
It's okay.
Oh.
You're Asian. You get a pass.
Whoa, hold on. You don't like king cake?
I don't like king cake. King cake makes me nauseous.
Do you like
It's
cinnamon
because of the
rolls?
Yeah, I
cream
do like
cheese in
cinnamon
there.
rolls.
It's like
I-
the same thing.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
I
the
know. I
same
know.
thing.
It's just the way it looks. I do
What
not
do
like
you
the
mean?
white
That's
glazing with the colored sugar on top of it.
What?
I don't know why,
That's
but
the
it makes
whole-
me sick.
No.
It does, dude.
No. Okay, what if it was just regular ass sugar?
It would probably be fine. Like if it was just glaze and cinnamon roll, I would be fine. But I don't know what it is about the food coloring or the sugar on top of it. Like, every time I look at king cake, my stomach churns, and it's like it's almost as bad as cream cheese. It just makes me sick.
Yeah, I hate
Oh
cream
my
cheese too.
God,
I don't
what
like
is
sour
wrong with
cream and
you?
I don't like cream
Okay,
cheese.
I don't like sour cream either.
Sour cream's fucking delicious. And cream cheese. I'm gonna smack you.
Chase says king cake is trash, and to pay attention, to love him.
Wait,
And no, Chase, you can go fuck yourself.
Chase
Gaze.
Chase
He
thinks
says gaze.
Gaze, he's nuts. Chase, why aren't you here,
king cake is not
motherfucker?
king cake is not trash.
It's. I mean, okay. It's.
It's delicious.
it's overrated.
It's.
It's
Well,
really
my God.
overrated.
Well, since today is Mardi Gras, like, what's your favorite like thing to do on Mardi Gras?
Nothing.
Callie, don't jump on my leg. No.
To everybody listening, Callie is like perched on the table, wondering where to go. Travis is beckoning.
She doesn't. Like.
She does not care though.
So Pretty
She's
hit
looking
her
at me.
earlier, and she's still trying to get to Pretty rather than Travis.
Come here.
And now they're distracted by the cat.
All right. Well.
Travis just made a bridge with Pretty's leg.
I don't think she's gonna do it anymore.
What's up?
Stop trying to fuck with the cat, dude.
I just pushed her.
This has been
She's off the table now, so
This
we
has
can
been
actually
a
continue
sponsored
with the
message
podcast.
by Callie the cat.
Meow.
Meow. That was our soundboard, by the way.
So
Continue.
I'm still coming off of a cold, so I'm still
Yeah.
like mucusy and
Yeah, you're
stuff.
cold. You're real cold. You want to get warm.
What are you insinuating right now?
You're just cold, man. You just want to warm up.
Hey everybody,
Alright.
Travis is having a podcast tonight at his place. If you want to get warm, it's a good place to go.
Yeah.
I should just like say your
Yeah.
address out loud.
Hey. Wait. Did you mean to say podcast? Because you did.
Yeah, you
I
said
did.
podcast.
Yeah,
I
I'm
did.
pretty sure you meant to say bonfire.
I'm stupid.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Chase says you got him sick.
And Jacob got me sick.
And you got
I better not.
Aaron
get
sick.
Mhm.
Aaron got Casey sick. I've been around Casey and Aaron the past 2 days, so I'm probably gonna get sick. And you know what? All traces back to you, you
You
fucker.
know, actually, Shalandis at work got me sick, so.
Well,
Where does this
I'm not gonna
virus
tell
begin?
Shalandis to go fuck herself. So
From
Jacob,
Apparently.
go fuck yourself.
You're just mad because you got someone sick.
Well, no, yes.
Maybe
Chase,
so.
I'm so sorry. I love you.
Sorry, Chase.
Why are you apologizing?
Don't know.
Okay.
I mean, is there a reason why not? I should apologize.
Yeah. So the Super Bowl happened.
I was
Yeah.
about to segue into our first topic. Thank
Yeah.
you. I didn't watch the Super Bowl.
I know you didn't.
I
Yeah.
don't
I
watch
didn't care.
sports.
I know you don't.
Me and Jacob watched Super Bowl with other people. Boy, was it boring.
It was kind of boring. It was.
How was
like-
the Super Bowl boring?
Okay. So normally I don't watch football, but sometimes I do watch the Super Bowl. And the best Super Bowls are whenever it's really tight and you can't tell who's going to win. Like one team has like a few good runs, then like the other team turns it around. That did not happen.
Nah,
Colorado
It was
was-
just pretty much. It was.
It was-
Denver is like the number one defense in football basically, and so Carolina never got points really. So Denver won.
Yeah, like Carolina was like 0 points until like the third quarter of the game.
Really?
Yeah, like it was really boring. It was just like any other football game, and then there was a halftime show.
So were they just like getting their ass kicked?
No, but yes.
No, but yes.
There were
Physically,
there
yes,
were-
but points wise, not really.
there were like a few brutal takedowns. There was like this one time like this guy got tackled.
I saw that.
The guy who tackled him was like just fucking grabbed him by like the faceplate on his helmet and just fucking threw him.
Yeah, he did get a flagged for that,
I was about
but
to say that sounds fucking brutal.
he did he actually like lifted him off like by his face mask.
Holy
He lifted
shit.
him off the ground.
That's fucking insane. Is the guy alright?
I guess. I mean, he stood up, so
Then
Yeah, that's something.
there was like one like running thing. Like the guy was running, and then like the whole other team
And
just
then
fucking
he
jumped on
wasn't.
top of him, and he was still running. It was fucking crazy. Like how does one run with all that weight on you?
momentum.
But he like I don't know,
Aerodynamics.
man. Like he was still standing and he was still running. I don't think momentum would have kept him running.
Did he just like go Hawk mode?
Yes.
That's impressive. That's cool. Was he like growing and like turning green?
No.
Damn it.
Yeah.
That makes me less interested. How did Toledo do?
So Toledo's a college team, and they didn't participate in the Super Bowl.
Motherfuckers.
Yeah. Cam Newton
They
got really.
got snuffed out, man.
Cam Newton
They
got.
deserve
They
to be
did
in the
really
Super
well
Bowl.
this year, though.
They deserve to be in the Super Bowl.
God damn it.
Fucking Toledo.
Cam Newton
Miss him.
really got mad.
Did he?
Yeah. But,
I didn't watch the end, so.
well, I've seen like clips where he was like they have those press events and stuff,
Mm-hmm.
and he was like standing at the camera like I think they were asking him questions. I didn't see like a video. Like I've read about what happened. He was
Mhm.
kind of like at the mic, not really saying anything, not answering anyone's questions, and he was like, "Man, what do y'all even want me to say?" And then he kind of just like walked away from the mic.
Damn.
That sounds cold.
Well, I mean,
He lost.
he had a bad performance in the Super Bowl, and he was doing really well all year long, and he got MVP of the league this year.
Oh, I can imagine him being a bit salty now.
A little bit.
Yeah, but in reference to that, there's this picture that's going around, and it's Cam and Peyton hugging, and
Mhm.
like Cam congratulating Peyton.
Hmm. Yeah, so that was Peyton Manning's 200th win, the Super Bowl.
Literally,
wait.
His 200th
how,
win.
200th
I-
at Super Bowl 50.
Mm-hmm.
That is
Okay,
that is a nice way to end that.
I know.
I misunderstood the context for what you just made that previous statement. I was like, he's won 200 Super Bowls? How is that possible? There's only been 50 of them.
No, he's won 200 games.
No, for
How
every
long-
Super Bowl he was at, he won 4 of them.
Okay. How long has Peyton Manning been playing football professionally?
For a while.
I feel like there would have been.
Me too, but apparently not. So, yeah.
Yeah, that's-
I'm not sure. Maybe they're
Maybe it's a milf.
maybe they're talking about postseason games. I don't know. I'm not sure. But yeah, so apparently that was his 200th win, and
That's nice
for
as shit,
Super
man.
Bowl, and his second Super Bowl to tie his brother's amount of Super Bowl victories.
He's retired.
How
now,
is that bad math?
Yeah.
Or he's going to.
I don't know. He's 39, so
He's
Time to
39.
retire.
That dude's 39.
yeah.
He looks way older than 39.
Really, you think so? I
Yeah.
mean, have you seen him when he was like just started pro football?
No.
He looks so much younger. It's weird.
Man, that's crazy. Like, what if I don't get it? Like, he's a professional football player. What's he gonna do? Like, just fucking sit around and go to Europe?
I mean,
or
he's probably
something?
rich as fuck. I mean,
But I mean, okay, but then like your
Time to
income,
go on cruises.
your income is limited. So like,
I don't. Okay, of course your income is limited, but like he has all these like endorsements. I'm sure he's gonna be doing commercials and like just he's probably building on his current money as we speak. You know what I mean?
but he just won the Super Bowl, so that's automatically like, I don't know, like well,
I mean, that's what
$400
people
trillion
usually do when they're rich. They just
win.
invest. So he'll be fine when he's done.
So what?
Speaking of
Okay.
the Super Bowl, sorry, Spank, I've been waiting to cut in at some moment.
You should have been like,
Did you guys hear about the prostitution sting and
What?
human trafficking at the Super Bowl?
what?
At the Super Bowl.
What?
At the Super Bowl.
Damn
What?
it, Cam.
That's why he was salty.
Was this happening at the football stadium or?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
What?
Okay.
There
Story.
were 40 victims and 30 suspects.
Are you
Well.
sure?
Yep.
Where'd you hear this? Because I
The
haven't heard.
news.
Okay, was
Which
there any
news?
arrests? Like, was this happening during the game at the stadium?
Mhm.
And how did they get caught? Like, what happened?
It was on Cron 4. I'm pretty sure someone like noticed it. Something fishy was going on.
That's crazy. That is
Huh.
crazy.
I mean, you have to.
The world
notice
is
when,
going to
like your
heck in a
wife is just not
handbasket.
there anymore.
Honey said she would be back with the popcorn like 30 minutes ago. She's missing like half the
I
game.
better.
30
I
minutes
wonder if
is
it's
actually kind
I
of.
wonder if
I mean, for a Super Bowl game,
Yeah.
being so busy with
Man, did y'all
lines,
see like
I mean,
did y'all see like the prices for like stuff they were saying like beer was like $13, water like
for a beer?
yeah, like water itself, like purified water was like $7.
God,
It was the Super Bowl.
the super water.
The Super Water Bowl.
The super water.
You know where they got that water? They poured it from like in the stadium.
It was. I thought you were gonna say Cam Newton's tears.
That's depressing.
Yeah, like they milked tears out of Cam Newton before he even knew he was gonna lose.
That's terrible.
Well, you know how like every time like they get ready for the Super Bowl, they make merchandise for both teams because they don't know who's gonna win.
hmm
Well, yeah, they also load like cannons of confetti with the team that with both teams' colors, just in case one team wins and one loses. So, you
Well,
know.
what happens if none of them win, Travis?
Well, then you go into overtime until you have a clear winner.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah, I knew that. You just made it sound like
So,
that there was no winner
like-
or no loser.
Football is the kind of sport that never ever ever has winners. I mean,
There can be ties. It's very rare though. It's only if overtime goes so long.
like for 3 days.
Well, it depends on pro.
Was there
and
a
college,
3-day
too.
long overtime?
I
I doubt
don't,
it.
Shit, no.
don't quite think so.
I don't even think.
Well,
some
it has to be like X
athlete-
amounts of overtimes. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like if they would have had, I think maybe like 2 in pro football, that would have been it.
Oh, well, since we're still talking about the Super Bowl, how was the halftime show?
Oh, I didn't
It
watch
was.
it.
It was.
It was
All I
good.
know was
It was
something
okay.
about Beyonce playing some anti-cop music, whatever. That's all I remember reading on
I
Tumblr.
mean, whatever.
She.
I just want to know more now, and you just left me more confused.
Look, all I read was like the title while I was on Tumblr or something about Beyonce's
Well.
new song being.
Sorry to say, but if
Against
it's on
cops.
Tumblr, it's an unbiased. It always so. That is the most unbiased source of information. Tumblr, I tell you what.
Travis, you're
Tumblr
cracking
kinda
up.
is. But hold
I'll tell
on,
you what.
you guys can keep talking about the halftime. Let
So-
me look
so-
it
It
up.
was entertaining. I'm not going to give my opinion on some of the other things with the halftime performance, but I really like. It was a good entertainment, like event. I just wish perhaps they would have did someone else. And I can tell you straight up, the reason they got Bruno Mars and Beyonce was probably because that was the highest rating halftime performance. I don't know that for a fact,
But Bruno
more than
Mars
likely
is
it is. Bruno
him
Mars.
and Red Hot Chili Peppers last year, right?
You know, speaking
I
of,
don't know.
I know it was Red Hot Chili Peppers. I think Bruno Mars played with them.
Yeah.
Like, he did. However, it was to a backing track. Like the Chili Peppers weren't playing live music.
Yeah,
And,
because
like,
they couldn't plug the guitars in.
No, it wasn't even that. It was they just didn't. Like, the pictures like showed Flea playing without a cable in his bass.
Yeah, I mean, like,
Yeah.
how do you go to the Super Bowl and not be able to plug your guitar in? You know what I mean? Like,
I mean, but you have
whenever
to-
you're
I thought it
supposed
was
to-
because of the cold and they didn't want to like injure their fingers or hands.
It wasn't in a dome.
Well, I mean, okay, that kind of makes sense, but I mean, at the same time, you can warm your nubs. Like, you can get a comforter for your hands to keep your fingers warm.
When you
And
say
even
red
then-
hot.
Even then, like, the Chili Peppers will only be playing like 15 minutes because they have to set up the stage and then tear it down immediately after they're done playing.
Yeah, and I'm
So-
sure they've had concerts where they played in the cold like for hours.
So Bruno Mars ended up doing the halftime show twice. Like,
Yeah, Bruno Mars has done it before. I think he's done it by
So
himself.
has Beyonce?
Yeah. You
Yeah.
don't remember that picture where she's like standing like, you know, like that with like the face?
Oh, I mean, she.
Audio podcast, Travis.
Well, I mean, people know what I'm talking, like, you know what I'm talking. It's a meme. It's
Because
a meme.
I saw you mimic it.
Yo,
And I
yeah.
have no
Well, I was doing that
idea
for
how to
y'all, so y'all
explain
know.
it for people.
That was for y'all, so like you
That's
all
for
know
me.
what I'm talking
Anybody
about.
who's listening, they're just fucked, don't they?
Yeah.
Until eventually we get our
Yeah.
camera set up and
Yeah.
end up doing video podcast.
Yeah. Well, that wouldn't be a podcast, it'd be a video.
You could,
With commentary
would
in it.
Still be a podcast.
Not really, because
Yes,
podcasts are like
really.
radio shows. And radio shows you can't see the guy who's talking.
It doesn't necessarily have to be a radio show.
Here's what
It
I
is
think.
the internet.
Here's what I think. If they can see us live, it is not a podcast. But if they can see us later, but they can hear us live, it's a podcast.
Well, that's about right. I would agree with that. Like a video version of the podcast can make it to YouTube, while everybody is listening live, just purely audio.
Right.
Yeah,
Everybody
I
who's
can,
just staring at the
yeah, I can get behind that.
the
That's-
YouTube thing.
Yeah. Well, nice contribution to that conversation, Pretty.
Yes.
Yeah.
This is pretty
Apparently-
every podcast she's
Yeah,
on.
this is me. Just be glad I'm not.
Pretty
playing
doesn't
games
give
right
her
now.
shit.
Hey.
Anyways, the new song Formation apparently is an ode to Hurricane Katrina, Black Lives Matters, natural hair, and so on and so on. That is
You know, I
prominent in black.
I
Culture.
Yes.
I read that. I know what you're talking about, the lyrics of Formation. I then
And-
looked up the lyrics of Formation, and I don't
Got
know
it.
how you can get that from the lyrics of Formation. It's like her singing like, "Oh yeah, if you fuck good," something like that, you know?
What?
Yeah,
I
like
didn't look up the lyrics. I don't know.
the, like
I'm
the
just reading the
the
news.
lyrics for it's like really weird. Like
Because what Pretty
I'd
just
argue
read to me,
generic.
it doesn't sound bad at all.
I mean, go down a little bit, and it's talking about.
I mean,
like,
she did say Black Lives Matter.
That's if you're an
she is-
opinionated
I mean,
person.
she's
If it was a
endorsing
solid
as well.
performance.
No, I thought it was a good performance. But I mean,
well, I mean, yeah, like
Then that's what we
like
should be focused
there's
about.
like the performance aspect, and then there's like the political aspect, which you can go into, which I will not.
Well,
Yeah, there's
I saw this one
much.
post, like on, I think it was Reddit. Apparently, how some people were believing that like one of the halftime shows, like promoted like homosexuality, and apparently it was
I
part
heard
of the
something
gay
about
agenda.
that. I heard something about
because
that.
apparently how they had the crowd like
Yeah.
sporting colors around the stadium.
Oh.
So
I don't know.
what?
I mean,
It's
And I'm just like, what the
colors.
fuck is that?
I'm sure a lot of people are saying a lot
Like,
of
who
things.
the fuck cares? Like, who cares? Who
I don't
fucking
care if the
cares?
homosexuals have a
Great, like
having
a
a-
rainbow.
agenda.
Okay, well,
I'll be their agenda.
I mean, it's not part. It wasn't in the Super Bowl, but it was in the music video. Apparently, there was a black boy wearing a hoodie dancing in front of the line of cops. The policemen raised their hands in a symbolic acknowledgement of defeat, which is. I can't even read that word because I don't know what it is, but it's the same as graffiti saying "Stop shooting us." So I was just like, okay,
Interspersed.
I guess I don't know. I don't even know.
Well,
if you said
what was
that right.
it? It was about last year. Or was it last year or the year before? When the Mike Brown shooting happened.
That was last
No,
year.
2014.
No.
Because I was still at SLCC. But there was this what was it? Raise hands.
Stop, don't shoot.
I forgot exactly what the message was, but it was to that.
Hands
Like-
up, don't shoot.
Yeah, hands up, don't shoot. Which was a pretty valid thing because like they're not a threat at that moment. and still it's like a prevalent thing that keeps happening. But I guess it just depends on your source and where you're getting this information from.
But I mean, back to the halftime performance. One of my favorite moments was just doing "Yellow" by Coldplay, while also superimposing lyrics from different things while they were also rolling back footage from previous Super Bowl halftime performances, especially with Michael Jackson.
So it's kind of like a montage.
I watched that this morning, by the way. Michael Jackson's Super Bowl performance.
Yeah,
and there was
it's pretty good.
Was it the one where his performance starts with him appearing on the video screen and then him jumping up and then coming out of the top of the video screen?
Mm-hmm. And then it scrolls over to the other. By the way, this is on top of the stadium, right?
Man, I would have.
He does it on the. He goes from one side on the top to the other side on the top to the middle on the field, the middle of the stage. It all in 10 seconds.
That doesn't seem safe or possible.
It's not possible. It's probably other people.
Yeah,
it has to be.
I don't know.
Still, it's cool. Okay.
Yeah, that would have been.
I would have killed to see that. I mean, that sounds. That's like a crowd hyper right there.
So I'm assuming because it was Super Bowl 50, that's why they made a clip reel of the previous.
I mean, you're halfway to 100, so I mean, it only makes sense.
That's a good one. I would do that.
They also had a really cool stage too with an LG screen, or maybe it was a green screen or something. I don't know.
I'm waiting for Peyton Manning to win
that.
Super Bowl 100 too.
Stop. Break time.
Okay.
Why did Princess Zelda use the computer?
Why?
She wanted to link up with the internet.
Freddie, you're so proud of that.
This has been Jokes with Pretty.
Dude, I do this all the time.
Oh man, we've been talking about the
this is
football game for about
substantive
30 minutes.
discussion about
30 minutes?
Whoa, we're almost at the half hour mark.
Really?
Yeah, but we didn't start until 5 to 10 minutes in.
You're right.
Really? All right. Yeah. Well, what the fuck can you do about it?
We'll keep talking about the Super Bowl for the rest of the podcast.
All right. Why don't you hit us with that information?
What information?
What's next?
Yeah.
The wrist.
The flick of it. Okay. Let's see. What would be a fun thing to talk about right now? Oh. You guys hear about this jackwad who wanted to rally for pro-rape.
Oh,
What?
in San Francisco?
Weird.
Yeah, this is a whole thing. It was this guy trying to rally across several counties and countries and stuff. Get an actual
Group of
people to help legalize rape.
Wait, what's his name?
I don't know his name, but I could
he
pull it up right now.
I don't know. It was in San Francisco. He canceled it though because he was
People were
scared for
threatening.
the
Because he
people's
was scared of
safety.
getting hurt. Which is so fucking ironic.
Well,
All right, let's.
Well, while he's looking that up, where do pancakes go when they die?
Where did they go, Pretty?
Flipping hell.
flipping hell.
Flipping hell?
Yeah, flipping. Because, you gotta flip the pancakes. Flipping hell. You guys are lame.
You are.
Logan's probably smacking his face right now.
Yeah, he's
Well,
No.
he did say y'all keep her.
palm on, palm off.
Yeah.
Like Karate Kid, wax on, wax off.
Let me see. What's his name?
I can't even pronounce his name.
Wait.
Darius Shrush?
I already know,
Darius
I know what
Shrush?
you're talking about. and
Darius?
I'm gonna tell you right now, Spanky.
What's
It
up?
looks like
I've looked into it already. Check your sources.
Okay.
People are
Give me
people
sources.
Are he's not going around talking about legalizing rape. That's taken out of context from one thing he said a while back on Twitter, and it was as a kind of a joke almost if rape was legal at once upon a time ago.
Then what was the point of the rallies
people-
and advocating for it?
He's not rallying. He's going around different countries. He's a freaking pickup artist. He's showing guys how to. He's doing little thing talks about to guys how to pick up women.
Then what was the point of letting it go that far?
Because media.
Yeah, I mean, it's still exposure. I mean, even then, I don't I don't agree with what he's saying at all.
No, I mean,
if it is,
I don't necessarily like him.
but I mean, I don't think he
but-
should have been coerced with violence. Like, I mean, I don't know.
People were shutting down his events because of nothing, really, to be honest.
Well, I don't know if pro-rape is really nothing.
He's not pro-rape.
Then what is he advocating? Then what was the point of the rallying?
That's what.
Like, what did he want?
That's precisely the point. Like, you're just kind of like sucking up information you just hear.
Okay, well then explain.
Like I told you, he wasn't. It has nothing to do with anything he's doing. They're just saying that to shut him down because they don't like him.
That's all.
Okay.
It's like the whole SJW bullshit.
Look at your kitty.
My phone just froze.
Jacob!
Look at your fucking cat, dude.
I know. I live with her.
There's a new dating website for biologists. It's called E. coli Harmony.
Oh my goodness.
Pretty, that is just the worst.
Damn.
You know what? Done with you. Done with you.
It's okay. I'm sure everyone is.
I'm not. It's okay. I'll keep you.
Why didn't Ed have a girlfriend?
Why didn't Ed have a girlfriend?
Because she ran.
Oh, come on. All right. Podcast's over. Go home.
I got it.
Podcast's
We
over.
were talking about Ellie Goulding earlier.
Me and Jacob were at Subway and
I'm gonna cry.
what was that? What's the name of that song? It was
don't
Ellie
remember.
Goulding's reply to Ed Sheeran's song. How do you say his last name?
Sharon?
Sharon?
Sharon.
I know Casey has gotten mad at me multiple times for saying it wrong, but I can never figure out what
This
was
is
the
how
right
I've
way to
heard
say it.
everyone, like every single person say it. It's Ed Sheeran.
Sharon?
Mm-hmm.
Like
Sharon.
Shinron, except not.
Yeah. But that's how I've
Sharing
that's
or
how I've heard it.
Sharon?
Like Shinron.
Shinron. Ed Shinron.
Sharon is caring.
Ed Shinron.
All right.
Shit, what was that Yu-Gi-Oh card?
Just
Shinron.
Oh,
I play
Logan, I know you're in
Blue
the
Eye
chat.
Shinron.
Oh, yes. Anyway, Logan, I know you're in the chat. So I wanted to say, I discovered ultra rarity in that Dragon Ball Z game today, and I haven't played much of it, but it made me happy. So
That's all he ever does.
Okay, my phone is like
Dragon
literally
Ball
not
Z.
responding to anything right now.
you shouldn't have
Is it
gone
dead?
back to it.
Is it dead?
No,
It's turning
I
back
just
on.
I just got it to restart.
Oh, so okay. Pretty
got another one.
Pretty's about to
Pretty
drop
got another
a
one.
fucking
What is it?
fat baseline on us.
How many periodic tables did he break? No? I don't
Wait,
know.
no, don't.
We're
hold on.
waiting for the line.
Hold on.
He's
How
guessing.
how many periodic tables did he break?
All of them.
No? Got nothing?
No. Yeah, hold on.
It's just gonna be awkward silence until you figure it out.
Do.
Well, while he's thinking,
Okay.
I don't know, but that's in Mendeleev.
What?
God damn it.
It's one of the.
Oh, she's one of the guys that fucking developed the periodic table.
All right,
Okay, you guys can go back.
got it back. Got it back. Here's our next topic. Did you guys hear about how Donald Trump was nominated for a Nobel Peace Prize?
He was?
Yeah,
Apparently.
that's cool. That is something. Ooh, man, you might as well argue that Nobel Peace Prize hasn't been a serious award for some time now. Just saying, you know. I'm just
The way you're just like moving your hands around, stretching your chin, like
yeah. Just saying.
you're implying so many things right now, and I
Just-
want to know what you mean.
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Can't be too much a serious reward if you don't know
If
you're gonna do that.
Okay.
but do you know what he was nominated for?
Strength through peace through strength
Yes.
initiative.
Yes, which I think is kind of ironic.
I mean, okay, but like in that sense, like you can create peace by being very intimidating, and that people will be afraid of you and not do anything because of that fear in regards to your personality or so on and so forth.
But how is it truly peace if all you're doing is scaring people?
Because there's still no war. At least there's no war, and I
Well,
mean, that is still
eventually,
peace.
at one point, there's going to be somebody who's going to want to rebel or not feel as intimidated.
Well, I mean, that
I mean-
remains to be seen, and it isn't really the point.
You'd have to show like you should have to show like an opening or weakness for that to even be considered a happening sort of thing.
I mean, I could see why he'd be considered for that particular thing. I guess.
But I mean, I don't know.
You know what's interesting though about Donald Trump? I don't agree with really anything that comes out of his mouth. But whenever like representatives of him like explain what he means, I'm like, okay, that kind of actually makes some sense.
Yeah, he's a crazy dude. He's a crazy.
Yeah.
Ooh, man.
Which is like the main reason I wouldn't want him to be president, just because I honestly believe
I don't
that
know,
he's
like-
crazy.
I don't know, like, I don't.
My
I
father
remember-
gave me a small loan of
I
$1
remember-
million.
I remember a few debates ago, like they asked
He was
him-
struggling on the streets, man.
I remember like
He knows how real it is.
I remember like a few months ago, like during one of the debates, like one of the questions that was brought up was like something regarding like the nuclear triad, which is like the powers that the president or some form of authority has over like the nuclear stockpile, or the ability to use the nuclear stockpile of the United States. And his answer was it was very interesting, is that it sounded like he didn't know what he was talking about. Then Marco Rubio came on and was like, well, yeah, here's what the nuclear triad is. And then after that debate was over, like now with like Donald Trump kind of knowing what the nuclear triad was, he was like, yes, the nuclear triad, the destruction, the power is very important to me. I'm like, what the fuck kind of answer is that? Like, the power, the destruction is important to you? Are you going to perhaps use our nuclear stockpile to defeat our enemies, which is kind of...
You're doing it again.
I mean,
I mean, honestly, I wish one presidential candidate, just one time, would, in a debate, explain themselves. Just once. Because they
Instead of
don't.
spouting out things.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess I can see that happening now, especially with like people dropping out like flies and
Well,
stuff.
I can imagine it
Because like
happening.
there's more time now. Because like
Yeah.
those debates are like starts here and ends there. Okay, here's the contents of the debate, and I feel like as more people drop out, which I don't know why Jeb Bush, for example, does not drop out, because
He has nothing in the
he
polls.
has nothing, and I feel like he'll be put on suicide watch if he does drop out of the race.
He
But,
had to like force a rally to start clapping.
but I don't know. Like I feel like
It's
once
terrible.
once the debates for the Republicans start to get down to the same size, like to maybe 2 or 3 people, like the Democrats
that's
are,
where
it will-
that's where the Democrats are now. It's like Martin O'Malley is like he suspended his campaign, so it's just it's Hillary and Bernie now.
Yeah, and if they
So
both
now-
run, whoever's a Republican candidate is going to win. So they're going to split the vote.
Well, I mean, tonight, we're on the topic of politics. Bernie Sanders is going to slaughter Hillary. Donald Trump will like just fucking
No, dude, you think that
No,
Hillary's
tonight in
not
New
gonna-
Hampshire. In
Oh, you
New
mean at
Hampshire.
the actual debate itself?
No,
Well,
like
I still
they're
like
like
the
the
primary,
New
right?
New Hampshire caucus is like tonight, and
Yeah.
Bernie Sanders is going to win that because he's like fucking astronomically higher in the polls than Hillary Clinton, and Donald Trump just has more supporters than everyone in the GOP field right now in New Hampshire.
I have a suspicion that Bernie's going to end up being the one for that side, but Hillary is not going to drop out.
Of course not. She has so many supports.
And like this is her second time trying to run. I don't think she wants to be defeated quite
I
yet.
think she's actually going to
Hey.
get arrested before.
What?
Yeah,
Third
like
time's the charm. You'll see if she runs.
I don't know, like the
2020 against Kanye West. Yeah, I'll
That'll
vote for.
be one.
I'll vote for Hillary then.
I don't know. I wouldn't.
I might vote for Kanye. It depends who
Hey,
his
look,
running mate is.
Look. If that's what it takes, you know,
Wheezy.
voting Kanye, having Kimmy K as the first lady.
Next thing you
That's
know,
gonna be so weird.
like you know how
Just
there's like
imagining that.
you know how there's Bill Clinton and
Monica Lewinsky.
Monica Lewinsky. Well, it'll be Kanye West and Amber Rose. You've heard the story about how like she decided to like just tell like the paparazzi and like all the media sources that Kanye likes really weird things in bed.
Yeah, I heard about that.
Apparently that
funny.
she fingered his asshole.
That is
like,
funny.
Really?
That is some.
Oh, so that's where that it came from.
Yeah, that's where it came from.
Because like I saw a little.
That's where he
clip.
comes
Hey,
from.
wait, speaking of Kanye, remember the fish sticks incident? From
No.
Years past.
What's the fish stick incident?
Remember whenever like it was like the MTV Awards or something? It was Taylor Swift receiving her awards. Kanye West is like, yo, I'm gonna let you finish. But
How's
Beyonce,
it the fish? Why is that called the fish sticks?
because like South Park like made an episode about it, and it was like Kanye doesn't get a joke that's going around that Kanye West likes fish sticks.
I don't
Fish sticks.
get it.
Fish sticks.
I get it.
I get it now, but I didn't watch that like.
So like
South
after that
Park.
happened, like Comedy Central ran that episode like because the way South Park functions is like they do all the script writing, all the animating, and all the recording of dialogue in 1 week. Like that's literally they do that for 10 weeks, then it's done for a year. But they recorded this one particular episode and then they just ran it like continuously. Like they ran it for like 3 days straight and only that on Comedy Central. It was really funny. I remember it like it was like however many years ago that was.
Wait, they literally ran an episode of South Park
a
all
single
day long?
Yes,
with no other programming in between.
Well, there's probably other.
but it
shows,
took up
but
took up.
everything that was South Park was probably that episode.
Oh, what a good time! What a good time!
I'm gonna let you
man.
finish, but go ahead.
He told me he was gonna let me finish. Thank you. So, shit, what were we talking about before we got into
Kanye West.
Kanye and South Park?
It was something about Super Bowl, and then it went to Trump,
Politics.
I think. It was something. Somehow it ended up on Trump, and then it started talking about the rest of them.
I wanted to say something. So I was watching Scrubs, right?
Yes.
And now this is like, almost 10 years ago. There was an episode, like a political episode. I don't know if I told you guys about this. I just happened to watch this like really political episode, and like the whole thing was like it was like half like liberals, half conservatives, Republicans, Democrats, like arguing with each other. Like half of the people in the hospital were one side and half the other side, arguing about like the Iraq War, and basically. Elliot, the blonde doctor,
Yeah.
and her boyfriend, like she was like, raise your hand if you're Republican or whatever, and like he raised his hand and he's like, I'm Republican, and like all of a sudden it like switches scenes to them making out in the closet, and like their dirty talk was like talking shit on like liberals, and she's like, how do you feel about Hillary? And he's like, I hate that bitch.
Oh, that's brilliant.
I thought it was funny.
Oh man.
Did you guys hear about the orange boxer?
No.
He was beaten to a pulp.
God damn it.
There's just only so much.
Cody, I hate you so much right now. I love you. Oh my god.
I'm not gonna stop. I'm gonna like jump in at random moments and just.
Okay.
Oh.
All right, pretty.
Okay.
man.
That was a knee slapper right there. That was
You can stop. You can
worth
stop.
a few yucks. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Travis, you're just being really
Moving
dumb.
on. Moving on. Did you guys ever see this old Disney movie called Life Size?
It
I
sounds
think I've heard
familiar.
of
I've
it.
probably watched it.
It had
Wait. What's it about?
It had Tyra Banks.
Oh,
She was
Barbie
a
doll?
Barbie doll
Yeah.
that came to life for a little girl.
Okay.
No, I don't know what you're talking about.
Really?
Yes, I remember. Totally remember. Yep.
You've seen it, right?
Yep.
But there's Lindsay Lohan in it too, right?
Yeah, I think
Maybe as a
she was the little girl.
Yeah.
They just confirmed that they're filming a second one.
Really?
I can't wait.
Yeah, there's
Why?
going to be a life size too, and
Why?
Tyra Banks is coming back as
I
the
think
doll.
I know what you're talking about.
Why?
Maybe, I don't know.
Because money and nostalgia.
Yeah, but she's kind of...
Tyra Banks is still attractive. She doesn't even look like she's aged, and it's weird.
Really?
Yeah. Have you seen Tyra Banks?
Not recently.
She was kind of doing this America's Top Model show for like 10 years.
Oh, well... She aged. She looks like she aged.
From like 13 to 25.
No.
If
Yeah, I mean,
anything.
if you look good, you can see it.
If you look good, you can't see it.
Just...
Hey!
Anyway, oh, that's what I wanted to say earlier. Who would vote for John Cena if he ran for president?
I would. I
No,
honestly
I'd rather
would.
kill memes off entirely.
Okay, provided he's running against Kanye West.
I don't know, like, I don't want to, I hate that meme, so Kanye West maybe, even though he's
Really?
a fish dick and
Well, I mean,
loving buddy.
It's not. You look at it like a meme because you don't watch wrestling or anything. But I've watched it. Like I've seen things with him. I've seen his ass.
I know the real John Cena.
I know him on the inside.
He's real to me.
You need to watch Trainwreck.
He has a pretty huge dick. He has a
Wait,
PhD.
hold on. Okay, hold on. Why? I don't like Amy Schumer.
Oh well, it's still a funny movie. Well, look, the best thing about the movie is you love to hate her in the movie. So.
She kind of does like put herself in this like.
And John
position
Cena is
where
my favorite character in the movie.
She's not
Okay.
entirely the good person, but she's not.
Okay. What? Okay. What? Okay. Where did this? How do you know he has a PhD?
Because there's a scene in the movie where
They
it's-
show his
it's-
cock.
No, it doesn't show it, but everything, like, basically he's not wearing anything, and his dick is holding up a towel.
Yeah. And like you see like a towel hanging from his knob.
Oh, that's funny.
If you
But
put
the-
a picture of yourself in a locket, you could say you are independent.
Damn it.
Independent.
That wasn't as good.
Fuck you.
Ha
I'll find another.
ha 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 ha
Shut up.
ha.
Shove my foot in your fucking ass.
Oh man.
You're spitting fire.
Next thing you know, she's gonna write a diss track about you.
Oh yeah, she's gonna come out with a new diss track. She's gonna have like featuring B.O.B.
B.O.B.
You didn't hear about that?
No.
Didn't we talk about this in
Really?
the last podcast?
Yeah, we did talk about this on the last podcast.
Yeah. Wow.
Bill, surprise,
so,
surprise.
So B.O.B. wrote a diss track to
I know what you're talking about.
Neil
Neil
deGrasse
deGrasse
Tyson.
That is funny. That is some funny.
Yeah, fucking hilarious.
It's
And
funny.
then he, like,
I mean, look at this. You think the Earth? You think the Earth is round? Look at this. Flat.
But I think the greatest part about it was that, like, after the podcast, after we originally talked about it, Neil deGrasse Tyson showed up on a nightly show.
I thought
And,
you were
like,
about
he-
to say, yeah, Neil NGT just showed up here.
Yeah, I just called him up. I'm like, hey, yo, boy, mind helping me figure some things out? I think P.O.B. is, like, dropping some lies, and I don't know what to believe. I need you, Tyson. And then Tyson, like, just came busting through my window. Like, I got you.
He's like, wait till the next podcast.
Man,
Yeah, the good old times.
good old days.
Good old.
Flat Earth is making a comeback, y'all.
Yeah, you woo, woo. Flat Earth.
You know,
I
this is
seriously
our...
hope people aren't that stupid.
Well, surprise, surprise.
They exist.
Why
Why are you battering
offended?
I'm about to kick your nuts if you hit me one more time. No!
She's
Take
like
it away.
Britney Spears for a moment.
I didn't care for the restaurant next to the karate school. All they served were chops.
Whoa.
It's hot in here.
Hey, hey. Spiky has a cold. Go cool.
Britney's killing me. She's literally...
She's killing it.
Oh, man.
You good?
All right. Alright.
Good?
I can breathe.
Good?
I can breathe.
Okay.
Alright, okay.
Yesterday, a book fell on my head. I've only got my shelf to blame.
Oh my god, pretty! I'm gonna flip this fucking.
Okay. I didn't find that one as enjoyable.
Okay. I'll find something.
You have to give it a minute.
But speaking of movies,
This has been Jokes by Pretty.
speaking of movies, Deadpool comes out this weekend, right?
Comes out Friday.
I'm watching it.
Me too!
So-
Friday!
Yeah.
I want to see it, and
People,
like,
Aaron and Alex are talking about going see it, and I might go with them because
I mean, I'll probably go with them.
I might go because like if y'all go see it in Lafayette, hey, I'm down the road because I live in Lafayette.
Is that a segue?
What happens? You live in life?
Well, it can be. It can be. Can be.
Pretty, you still got me coughing over here.
What do you call a happy cowboy?
Oh my god.
Don't tell me. Don't tell me.
Oh
What do
my
you
god.
call a happy cowboy?
Don't ruin it. Don't ruin it, Travis.
What do you call a happy cowboy? A yeehaw.
No. That was really weird, but no. Spank, you want to guess?
No, I don't.
Don't tell me. Like a happy cowboy.
What do you call a happy cowboy?
He's a happy cowboy.
Happy cowboy.
Wait. I think I know it, but go ahead.
I give up. What is it, Jacob?
No, I don't want to ruin it.
A Jolly Rancher!
Nope, I was wrong.
I was nowhere near that.
Okay, what were you thinking?
Oh, well,
What do you call that?
I'm not saying no.
Come on.
No.
This has been Jokes by Feburary.
Mom is calling me
Why is your mom calling you?
because I didn't tell her I was coming here after I left my grandparents' house.
You should pick it up and put her on speaker.
No, you should.
What do you
Absolutely
call an
not.
owl that does magic tricks?
Pretty, learn how to pace them out. Please.
I tell them as I
this
see
is
them.
not a
what do you
stand-up
call?
performance.
No.
What do you call an owl who
That does magic tricks.
magic owl? A superb owl.
Houdini.
God damn.
A superb owl.
No. Okay. You go
Okay.
go on to
This
the
has
next
been
topic.
Jokes by Pretty Buoy.
Okay. So starting at like I think the beginning of this month, you know how there's the Happy Meal, right? At McDonald's, how like you can get your kid a meal and it comes with a toy.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I know
But
where
up
you're
until
going.
February the 15th, you're not getting a toy.
Why?
You're getting a book, motherfucker.
Yeah. I mean that's good.
I actually think that was a pretty cool thing.
that's a
like,
pretty
it's
good
to promote
idea.
reading, and
You know.
I mean, that's
you're getting a book with your Happy Meal.
yeah, the best that murdering your insides is going to do. I guess.
I mean,
Hey man, they have apple slices,
Even
fries
those.
with no salt,
fries with no salt. What kind of malarkey is that?
potatoes, just regular potato. Like they give you an uncooked potato. That's your meal. That's your Happy
Wait,
Meal.
hold on. She's getting ready to say it.
I'm not.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh man. But yeah.
That's it for McDonald's.
Books. are
Logan
cool.
said, "Fuck that. He wants a cool toy."
Babe, you too old. Stop.
Okay.
If it was if they had Mario Kart toys again, well yeah.
Yeah, I would.
I mean,
But-
remember when Wendy's had Mario toys? And I was like, that was cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I
Tubular.
remember back in the day, like Wendy's had like Super Mario 64 toys, and I was like,
Really?
yeah.
Does
I had-
Wendy's even do Happy Meal still? Like, do they have like toys?
They used to,
Yeah,
as far as I
they
know.
do.
Because I know like Burger King and McDonald's always did it, and
Hey,
it's sometimes Sonic.
someone's hitting the table. It's
That was
not me this time.
It was me. I had to adjust my booty.
How is your booty?
It's fine.
When was the last time somebody touched it?
Earlier, I touched it.
Okay, cool. Just making sure your butt's okay.
Yeah.
What
I
about
tried
you?
looking up Deadpool puns, and there's just nothing. I'm sorry, guys. That was a disappointment.
No, you didn't
What do
let
you
us down.
call- what do you
You
call?
let yourself down.
What do you call?
I thought you could have made one right there.
What do you call a small body of water that has dead things in it? A dead pool.
Oh, okay.
You shouldn't laugh at your own jokes, Travis.
Ooh.
So did you hear about Marcus White?
Who?
Marcus White.
Who is that?
Yeah, who is that?
He's the lead singer to Earth, Wind, and Fire.
Oh yeah, he died.
Yes.
Delivery, Travis. You know how to have it.
You know,
That
you know what
sucks.
I noticed
What did you notice? That people
this
are
year?
dropping.
This year in particular, musicians of years past are
Noted
dying.
people.
You know
People-
who isn't a you know who else is like a musician from back when who isn't dead? Mick Jagger.
You're right. He is still alive.
He's old as a motherfucker, right?
That's impressive.
He is a
David
motherfucker.
Bowie outlived. I mean, he outlived David Bowie.
It's the Illuminati, man. I don't know what to tell you.
Ozzy Osbourne.
Illuminati.
I think Ozzy Osbourne.
I don't.
I think Ozzy Osbourne's younger than or was younger than David Bowie.
Oh, good for
There's-
you, Chase.
What?
He's about to defeat the Skeleton King. He's playing Diablo.
I was about to say, what is that reference to? I have like a no clue what he's talking about.
Excelsior.
But so many people have been dropping, and like we talked about this on like
It is true. A lot
the
of
first
like,
podcast of the year.
artists
We
have-
noticed that like a lot of people have died.
Well, I mean, you got to think about it. Like those people, those old entertainers are getting.
Oh,
They're not getting up there. But I mean, I don't know. It's really sad because I mean, a lot of the people that we listen to were inspired in some way by those people, or were driven to like an acting field if they saw like the acting of Snape, the guy who played
Alan
Snape.
Rickman.
Alan Rickman, and even to some extent David Bowie, even though I don't think David Bowie was in anything that was really particularly very notably good, except for maybe the Christopher Nolan movie. He played like a really small role in. But I mean, I don't know. I mean, Christopher Lee died last year. You know, now like all his friends are going to join him eventually, perhaps this year maybe. But
This is getting really depressing.
I don't know. It's just like, because I know that those people were like at one point someone else's favorite musician or band or actor or something.
So who do you think is the next one to die?
Are we taking like
Ozzy Osbourne, like I think is going to be the next big one to go.
Hasn't he been like sick forever or something?
No, he did a lot of hardcore drugs when he was younger, and it's really a surprise as to why he's still alive and kicking.
That he built up his immune.
That's another
from a
thing. It's
really
also like the
early
same case
day.
with like Mick
Illuminati.
Jagger. Like Mick Jagger did like some of that Kush back in his heyday. He did some Kush back in his day.
Did he?
Yeah, but I don't know, cause like that's gonna happen to me one day. It's gonna be like,
You're gonna do
like,
hardcore drugs?
No. Like I'm gonna be like, wow, all the people I loved listening to when I was a kid, they're old now.
Logan has
Steven
$20
Tyler.
on Steven Tyler.
He's not that old.
Babe,
Yeah,
you don't
I
have
mean,
money. Don't be betting on people.
I don't know, Steven.
How old is Steven Tyler?
Steven Tyler is not that old. He was in a Super Bowl commercial and
He
he
was.
looked old as a motherfucker. I can tell you that.
He's probably like 60-ish.
67.
Wow, he's pretty old.
He is exactly 67.
I don't know, like, just because that thought that like those people who are making art in
I
some
thought so too,
form,
Chase.
like musical art in some form. Yeah, it's just sad that like they'll never sing another note or play another note on their instrument. It's just like now all those things that they did or all the instruments they played will never make music or have music played on them by that specific person who owned them, or no one will ever get that last thought that they wanted to write a song about. I mean, you can't really say that for David Bowie because he released an album on the date of his birth 2 days before he died. I mean, and that's going to happen to me one day where like I'm going to see my favorite artist grow old and then
I was about
die,
to say, are
and
you
then
going to
I'm
release
be
an
really-
album 2 days before you die?
I mean, if I look, if this
probable.
music thing for me kicks off, and
Maybe he was just holding on until it came out.
I don't
Is
know.
it just me or does Travis look like he belongs in like the 70s?
I do. I wish I lived in the 70s. I really wish I grew up in the 70s.
Like he has the 70s look in the nose.
Oh,
I mean,
He has like
fucker.
the Beatles like look to him.
that wasn't the 70s.
Well,
Well, I
that
mean,
was
I
like-
guess it was kind of. It moved to the 70s, but...
Yeah,
Oh,
they
Paul
started-
McCartney. That's the next one to go. Paul McCartney.
All right, pretty's
All
up.
right, Pretty's ready.
Okay.
My sexual desires have been getting out of control, but it wasn't until I spanked a statue that I knew I hit rock bottom.
So and that ends that concludes
Dun-dun.
my
I
spiel.
feel
about-
slightly disappointed.
that's the end of my spiel about artists and not longer. Thanks, Pretty, for Thanks. You know?
Pretty is the real artist here, Travis. The way that she tore down
She's a
your entire
con
music
artist.
aspirations.
Well, I mean, it was getting depressing, so I was like, okay, I gotta jump in.
Let's talk about that booty.
It's no podcast if I'm on and I don't talk about something that makes me sad, like Metal Gear, like David Bowie dying. Just off the cuff, I really listened to David Bowie's new album. It's really good. Just saying.
A lot of his albums are really good.
What do you call a laughing motorcycle?
Pretty pace.
Wait. A laughing motorcycle?
Yamaha.
Yamaha.
Damn it! I was close.
All right.
Yamaha.
What's the next item on the agenda, Spanky?
Oh man. Pretty. I can't.
I know who's the next artist to die.
deal with
Queen Elizabeth II.
You know what?
What?
Yeah, Queen Elizabeth's pretty old.
Why do you
Yeah,
believe
she
this?
is, but
Like,
She's old. She's like 94 years old.
She's old.
But how is she an artist?
Have you seen her her comedy? Have you ever seen her address the UN? It's always really funny.
Do you remember when it was? No, come on, man.
Under pressure.
Hey, they're
Coming down
both
on
dead.
me.
All three of them are dead. That's depressing.
What
Travis,
kind
you're
of-
depressing. I'm gonna move on now. Huh?
What kind of shoes do ninjas wear?
Silent footwear.
Sneakers.
Ah.
Okay.
Please don't encourage her.
Wait, hold on. Check this out.
I know that was not. That was very sarcastic. You.
You're gonna join the club, I'm telling you. It's gonna happen.
Pretty just got booped. Alright, man. Let's move on. Oh my god. Oh, did you hear about the whole thing with North and South Korea?
Oh yeah.
But them blasting pop
No,
music.
North
or-
Korea
No.
is firing up their plutonium reactors.
Yeah, they're doing a lot of fucked up shit. Did you hear about North Korea filled up balloons,
I did not hear
flew
this
them
one.
over the border and exploded them to there they would pop, and everything that was inside of the balloons would spill into the ground.
I didn't
Nothing
hear
but
this one.
cigarette butts and messages.
Messages.
I don't want to say propaganda,
Hey,
but kinda.
they're like, hey, if you don't stop it, South Korea, we're gonna unleash our magical army of unicorns on you. Did you not know that North Korea discovered? Yeah, North Korea discovered unicorns, man.
I mean, they did create a potion that apparently cures
Hangovers.
Well, it's an alcoholic drink you can have that doesn't give you any hangovers.
And North Korea also a few years ago discovered
Discovered, yes, we got
discovered
it. Quote,
discovered
fingers.
unicorns, unicorn fossils.
Good for them.
Where are you
I'm sure they
going?
did.
He's turning the light
he's
on.
turning
It's
the lights on.
ooh man, ooh, it was atmospheric lighting. You know what we need when we do this? We need a candle.
It's just a candle.
I have a candle at my apartment. And I should have brought it. You know. Just
the
saying.
Spooky Time podcast.
I mean, I was at the mall. You guys could have told me to buy some candles.
I
mean,
wasn't going to do that.
Maybe Halloween.
Ooh, we can have a Spooky Time podcast.
Happy Halloween.
Have it later at night, and we just tell ghost stories.
What?
Okay, wait, here we go. Here we go, pretty. Drop it.
What do you call a Frenchman wearing sandals? Philippe Flop.
I want everybody to know that I'm
Done.
eyeing Pretty with the
You're
most
done. I got it.
disappointed face. I don't understand our friendship right now.
You are
So
silly buns.
beautiful to me. Oh man, we keep getting off topic. Has anybody seen any good movies recently?
Oh my
I
God.
saw Kill Bill for the first time.
Really?
For the first time, really?
Yeah. Yeah,
That's
it
an
was
old movie, isn't it?
it was look, okay. So before that I watched Inglourious Bastards for the first time.
That's also good.
Well, yeah,
I disagree.
Really?
I don't like Inglourious Bastards.
Why?
it's okay. Like, it has its moments. But it's like Quentin Tarantino didn't know what kind of movie he wanted to make. It's like, okay, I'm gonna write this Nazi movie, but wait, there's this movie subplot. Like, there's this lady who runs a movie theater, and I don't know. It's just like,
I guess.
like the beginning of the movie like sets a certain mood, and like the beginning of the movie is really good, but it's like they dropped that mood. Like, it's like he was like, okay, we got that good shot at the beginning. Now let's write a bunch of characters that don't really get developed. Like, the movie's namesake has like one good, or like not even a good scene, like one scene, and like you have like the bear Jew that you can remember. Like, he's like, you can remember him. But I mean, other than that, like the movie's namesake really didn't get any character development. And I think they were all together in like literally one scene, and then they get killed in another scene, in which only two of them survive. I mean,
Spoilers.
well, yeah.
How old is the movie now?
It's a good bit.
It's like
It's
a 5 or 6
it
years
was
old now, right?
2008.
2008? Okay.
But I mean, I don't know. Like, I had the expectation that I was going into like a war flick, and
You got like
I got like a war flick kind of, with like this film noir movie subplot with this kill Hitler subplot, and like you have like the Jew girl that runs away at the beginning of the movie, and like she doesn't really interact with the other cast, like, and I feel like that,
by the way, that scene is my favorite scene.
like the beginning of the movie.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, like in most like they all end up in the same place at the end of the movie, like, but she still doesn't have really any direct contact with like Brad Pitt or anything, you know, like it's just kind of like, well, she's here now, she's dead.
All right, Pretty.
I don't know.
All right, Purdue's holding this one in.
Why do vegetarians give good heads? Because they're used to eating nuts.
Logan, are you positive that you want this one?
I just told him first, and he's all like, "You so bad."
Oh man. Chase. Travis's seemed scattered as fuck. I was going to read it as I saw it, but then I realized he meant AF.
Oh my goodness.
Logan says keeper. But what if I don't want her anymore, Logan? There's some point where like she needs to go with her shit. I love you though.
All right. Okay, look, I made an hourglass.
Cool, matches your tattoo, sort of.
Have you ever thought about getting another tattoo?
What?
Have you ever thought about getting another tattoo?
Me? Maybe if Zero Sun Theory takes off, which will probably be really soon because we've been rehearsing. Like, we've been doing those serious.
Oh, just because you
rehearsals.
guys have been rehearsing doesn't
No,
mean you
I
guys
know,
have a
but like,
gig.
it's getting to that point where I feel like it's going to actually start happening soon. Like, we're in the process of writing our third song. When that's done, we're going to record a demo. Like, we're going to get someone from the School of Music at UL to help us record a demo so we can start distributing that to local bars and stuff so they can get an idea of what we do. That way they can also start setting up gigs for us with other bands that are also scheduled to do, and if they need time or slots to be filled, we can do that. But what I want to do if it does take off is like I want to extract, like I want to try and find a way to extract or just get someone to draw out the O that we have with like all the swirly stuff around it in the logo, and maybe get that tattooed into my arm, because I think that'd be a cool tattoo in a sense. Just that's like kind of like the symbol that's part of the band's logo.
Well, that's cool. It has more relevancy than an hourglass that says "seize the day" or "carpe diem."
Okay,
Hey,
you don't
Travis.
understand why I got that.
Travis. Once I'm rich and famous, I'll give you $1,000 to
Only 1,000?
only 1,000. Fine. Okay, I'm rich and famous. I'll give you $10,000
Okay.
to get a tattoo around your butthole.
Wow.
I don't have to do more than
Wait.
10K, buddy.
Really? I mean,
Yeah.
I'd probably do it for $1,000. No one's
Okay,
gonna see that.
How rich are we talking? Like, how rich are you?
Pretty well. Okay, like early millions. Let's say that.
Okay, you have to account for like who's paying for the tattoo. Are you paying for the tattoo and then giving him $1,000?
Sure.
Okay,
That's
because
not
like
bad then.
yeah, the tattoo's paid for and then you profit 1,000.
No, well,
10,000. Well, then I would do it. But if I had to pay for the tattoo or it came out of my 10,000, I was just like, nah.
It's probably like $100 or $200 out of your
Yeah, but
$10,000.
that's like $200 reason. Like that's 200 reasons why I don't
Honestly,
do it
it
anymore.
probably costs a little more just because
It's my asshole.
He or she would be doing it on your butthole.
Well, I mean,
So-
is it painful to get your
I don't know.
butthole
That's the
tattoo.
risk
we can do like an experiment right now where I get like a little pin needle and just like you bend
Scrape
over
it
and
on
I'm
his
just like
ass.
kind of like stipple around your
What the hell?
asshole.
I don't know what I
Okay,
started.
okay,
You started.
Is there any
this.
particular tattoo I have to get? Like,
No, I mean you can get like a target.
Or get a tribal sun. There you go.
I'll get like a. Have you ever heard of like King Crimson? No. Okay, like their first album, which was released in like 1968, has like this guy. It's like this painting of this dude with a red face with like his mouth open. You know, like it's just got that distinct album art, and that's what I'd get tattooed on my butthole. Like my butthole's in the middle of his open mouth. You know,
Yeah, you should get a praise the sun tattoo in your butt cheek.
the Praise the Sun tattoo. Yeah, a Solaire tattoo.
No, if you get a zero sun tattoo, put it on your ass.
Zero sun.
Praise the Zero Sun.
Put it where the sun don't shine.
There is no sun, Jacob.
That's a theory.
But the reason why I brought up tattoos is because I'm getting one relatively soon.
Really?
Really?
Yeah,
What?
getting a forearm tattoo.
Of.
Of
Uh,
birds.
No, not birds. I don't. A bird would be cool though. Maybe like in the background of it.
All right, what are you getting, Spanky?
But it's gonna be a deer. Like not really like a deer head, but like deer themed.
Okay.
It's gonna be 2 arrows.
All right.
Okay, I was just like,
Speaking of deers, did you see the deer that we
Wait.
snapped you yesterday?
I
Why?
did.
Why?
Yeah.
Because me and Pretty are getting matching tattoos.
Yep.
Oh. Oh, cool.
Mine's
Is like every
going-
tattoo you get gonna be matching tattoo?
Yeah, you and me.
I mean, I'm sure
Me and
Spanky
Prudy?
doesn't want to get tattoos alone.
Yeah, never.
I mean,
Would you get a tattoo around your eye?
No,
Okay.
Why would you
Kitty's
ever get a
playing.
tattoo around your anywhere
me
on
and
your
Jacob-
face?
we're still
Get
gonna
a
do.
mirror's edge tattoo around your eyes.
Oh yeah, man, dude. If
So
you do it with
murdered
me.
someone?
But no, 2 arrows, going perpendicular, being surrounded by
The antler.
antlers, and then there's going to be a sun that represents Apollo,
That's cool.
and then Pretty is getting similar but with Artemis.
Wait, hold on.
Yep.
Hold on.
Huh.
Hold
With
on.
the moon symbol.
Apollo.
though.
Apollo represents the moon, does he not?
The sun.
The
No,
opposite.
is it? I thought Apollo was the moon.
Apollo's the sun.
Apollo is the sun.
Artemis is the moon.
That's Greek mythology, right? Okay.
It's Greek or Roman. I don't know. It's one of those.
It's
They're the
one
twins.
of them.
Well, I can remember when I had Pokemon Soul Silver, and I named every evolution out of a Greek god, and I got Artemis and Apollo for Umbreon and Espeon.
That is so cute.
Awesome.
Apollo Creed, isn't he a wrestler?
I don't know.
Why the fuck would I know, man?
I don't know, but right now we're offline, and I don't know why.
We are?
Yeah, it just said the stream went offline.
It did.
Oh.
Oh, we're live. Okay.
What happened?
Don't know what happened.
We had like a little hiccup.
Yeah, we just
Watch the wires.
Did we lose
sticking.
internet for a second?
Is everyone good?
Can you all hear us?
You guys are cutting in and out. Same for you, Logan. Yeah, we just noticed that like it went down for a second, but it's back up.
Is there anyone out there?
Well,
is there anyone alive out there?
Can you hear me? Blink once for yes.
You guys need to tell us.
But
We Wish You Were Here by Pink Floyd.
But yeah, the stream did cut out for a second, but the stream did come back. But in case there was any drop, like there's a
Hey,
part
fellas,
of it that there isn't cart.
Wait.
We can. It gets recorded simultaneously,
Pretty.
so we can't upload a completed version of the podcast.
Pretty has
that-
like a thing to say.
When someone drowns in the sea, it's an emergency.
Yep. It sure is.
Man.
Shame.
Oh man.
Look. Here's my little bell.
Oh.
Shame.
Shame. Shame. Game of
Shame.
Thrones. You made me think of it.
I'm still on season 2. I'm sorry.
Oh.
Shame.
Let's not ruin it. Let's not tell her that.
Thing that happens.
Yes.
Okay.
I can't say anything from like season 3 and now. Unless
So.
But do you have any intentions on catching up on Game of Thrones?
If I actually ever do have time to just relax,
You're not going to
for a
remember
while-
a single thing that happens when you finally catch up.
You're gonna have to start over.
Why?
I mean, that's what I
I
do.
mean, I
It's-
remember what happens.
It is
It's
too
just-
much.
Okay.
Jacob,
Travis
tell you
is gone.
not Jacob. Whoa, Travis, tell your mom I love her.
Hello.
Travis is gonna go answer a phone call.
What's a lion's favorite musical?
What is it?
Cats.
Of course it is. Oh no, Travis is gone.
I was gonna say the Lion King.
She's free.
What's between the sky and ground?
No.
Our stream health is yellow.
It's because of her.
Oh, I'm sorry. I gotta tell a better one. By the way, the answer was and.
But Game of Thrones, Jacob, season 6 starts like what, this April?
Why is Facebook open?
That was me promoting.
Anyway, yeah.
You're caught up, right? I would assume.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you're ready for season 6?
I'm probably gonna have to watch a little bit of the last bit, but pretty much, yeah.
Do you think you forgot anything? Like, why would you want
I
to?
always forget a little bit. I mean, it's been a year.
Well, that's the whole point of like previously or like what happened last time.
Yeah, but I might just like kind of catch myself up real quick. You know, I'm not gonna like sit there and watch everything.
You could probably find like a decent YouTube video like, oh hey, here's what you missed, or things you should remember.
Something.
That tends to happen a lot. People like to hook each other up and help people remember. But season 6 starts in April, and Bran is back.
He is.
Yes, he's been gone for an entire season.
I don't even know who that is. but
He
that's
is
okay.
the second to youngest Stark child.
Why are we going on about this when it's gonna ruin it for her?
But I really want to talk about Game of Thrones.
How do you feel when there's no coffee? Depresso!
Damn it! I think we should talk about Game of Thrones.
Yeah, man.
Oh.
Who would have thunk that George R. Martin would not finish his book before the season?
George.
George. No, I didn't say George. Jacob.
Sit down. I said sit down. It's okay.
I'm back. Y'all.
Get closer to the mic, buddy.
Oh, okay.
Travis, what are your opinions on season 5?
Season 5?
Yeah.
It was good. I definitely would say it's not as memorable as like the other ones though. Like
Oh,
I don't
for sure.
I don't remember like any
Travis's phone rings yet again.
I don't remember like any
It's probably mom.
no, it's my grandma.
It's my mom's mom. Thank you
There's-
very much.
there-
Travis, I fell.
We can't really talk about it because Pretty's here and she doesn't want to be spoiled, I
Doesn't
assume.
fucking matter. I
But-
hardly ever watch TV series anyway.
I mean, I don't know, like I feel like they may possibly kind of drop the ball on it. Maybe.
Because isn't it kind of like completely uncharted territory now? Like they're past the
Yeah,
books
yeah,
and
that's
they're
probably
making their
why.
own
That's-
source material now.
That's probably why, because like they're starting to diverge from the source material, and with season 6, they went in and took some elements from what George R. R. Martin was already, writing, which he thought he was going to have it released by the time that the season, before the season started, which, well, We're not at that point yet, and he officially announced himself that the book isn't going to be finished before the season starts. So everyone's going to be spoiled. Like there's no way out of getting not spoiled for this, unless you're the kind of person who doesn't want to watch it before you read it.
I mean, they're gonna pull a Han Solo on this one probably.
Who shot first?
The internet is gonna pull a Han Solo dies.
I think.
Oh.
I think like
Which you should know by now, by the way.
the Han Solo thing, like, kind of like Game of Thrones. Han Solo already happened, and I'd say it was like the last thing that happened.
But I mean, like ever since this movie came out, I see everywhere in all comment sections, all everything, like everyone
Kylo
just
Ren
randomly will post that Han Solo dies, like just because.
Han Solo dies, is killed by his son Kylo Ren. That's how I was spoiled. I was spoiled before the movie started. Like I saw like a thing. It was like Han Solo is killed by his son Kylo Ren.
But the way they did it in the movie, it didn't matter because you saw it coming anyway.
Yeah.
Apparently, did you guys hear a theory that like Kylo Ren didn't kill him? It was like Han that activated the lightsaber.
Yeah, I heard about that.
Which I think is really depressing.
Well,
I mean, okay, like I've read that.
And
are we gonna fall into the Star Wars thing again?
I don't know.
I've read like I like that.
I'm jumping at
I
it.
like that theory because
Quick. Pun.
What do you what did you hear about the kidnapping at school?
No.
It's okay, he woke up.
all right, okay. But yeah, Star Wars is cool and shit. Can't wait for the next one.
isn't that going to be Rogue One?
That might be like that side movie.
Yeah. Like
they're
it's supposed to
gonna
be coming out this year? Like the end of this year, and then
I don't know.
I heard Star Wars Episode 8 was actually delayed though. It's not coming out 2017. It's coming out 2018 now.
No. It was coming out in the middle of. It was originally going to come out in the middle of
17.
Of 17.
Now
They
it's
delayed it
December.
December of 2017. They also delayed Avatar 2, which was going to come out at the end of 2017.
Isn't Avatar 2?
Yeah, I heard he was...
not Avatar: The Last Airbender.
No, like the James Cameron Avatar.
Yeah.
I
He's
didn't
making
know
like a whole trilogy out of it.
I didn't know this. Like
I
it's
know-
been like so long since the first
Hey,
one though.
I don't know if this is wrong information, but I have heard that there's going to be a Last Airbender too.
Well, yeah, M. Night Shyamalan.
I heard he was like, I don't care what people said about the first one, I'm making another one or something.
That's
Well.
terrible.
And M. Night
Hey, look, if you
Shyamalan.
know you have a franchise that'll bring in some plebs, you know.
Hey man,
Did you say plebs?
Yeah.
Yes, you did.
Oh, yeah, I
Yeah,
guess
like-
it works.
like plebeians.
People who think it's
Yeah, I
like
get it.
a good movie or movie plebs.
Why did Miss Piggy break up with her boyfriend? Because he had commitment issues.
Well,
Damn it.
pretty.
Ah,
We have 10 minutes left. And this part.
This
No.
is
5 minutes.
this
Five.
is a rapid fire. This is just. Come on, lay him on us, real hot, rapid fire.
No, I'd
We
have
should
to,
rapid fire.
I'd have to like.
You should
look
grab
them
the
up. I
list.
can't just read them all. They're pretty bad. I'm
Alright.
only reading the ones that I think are good, in my opinion.
Got this. Oh man, we talked about like most of these.
I mean, it happens.
That's what happens when you have talk.
Alright, I have a
talk
topic.
about topics.
The release date for the release date of Final Fantasy 15's release date is going to be March 31st of this year. Like they announced a date for which they're going to release the release date.
I am excited for Final Fantasy 15. I will honestly buy that game.
Speaking
And it's
of
because like
games-
I'm not that
Well,
committed to RPGs like the originals, which I think like Jacob would probably contrast my belief. Like you're all for
Yeah,
like traditional RPG.
I grew up with them.
Yeah, the RPG that I grew up with was Pokemon.
What, like turn-based?
Yeah,
Are you
I
not
mean-
excited for Final Fantasy 15?
I mean, I may or may not play it. I'm not, but I'm not excited for what they're doing with Final Fantasy 7.
yeah. Final Fantasy 7. Is
Oh man,
using
oh no,
15's engine, right?
they dropped the ball on Final Fantasy 7.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Oh, shit.
episodic
Is it like the-
content? Episode.
I was about to say it's a 3-part like coming out.
He's doing that thing again.
Doing it.
How
Every time Travis like disagrees with something or like he wants to start ranting, he just starts furling his arms and rubbing his
I think
chin.
I remember reading like or hearing that the reason they're doing it is just like, yo, it's too big a game. It's gonna be too expensive to make, and I'm like, of course, like, it's gonna be a big game. Like, the story was like a chasing this dude around the world story. Like, there's a whole planet to the game. I don't understand, like, why they were going in expecting it to be a small game to make.
Well, didn't they also like bring up the fact that they wanted to make more places accessible?
But here's my
that
thing.
weren't originally in the original.
This is the thing that bothers me. They've done the technology where they use multiple discs before. Why is that impossible to do now?
Because, okay, that's the thing though. Like, I've talked about it before. It was like a single layer Blu-ray disc is like 25 gigs. Dual layer is like 50 gigs. A tri-layer is 75, and a quad layer is 100 gigs. I mean, unless they're not compressing the audio, I don't see why they can't fit all that data onto one disc. Unless they're going to release it digitally only. And even then, that'd be a really big, digital only game,
I mean, I don't know.
I'm probably still gonna get it, maybe. I don't know, but I was really excited when they announced it.
Of course, everyone's really excited.
Yeah, everybody was freaking the fuck out about that. I was.
And then, well, now we're here.
Yeah, of course, it was too good to be true.
I don't know. I'm not let down.
Well, the asshole at GameStop sure seemed to try and shut my hopes down.
I haven't seen him in a while, so I think he's gone.
I think he's gone too. Good.
Yeah.
But
Ooh.
This guy at GameStop that Jacob got in a
Bearded
debate
manager.
with.
Oh, no.
I mean, Final Fantasy 15. Ooh, that's gonna be fun.
I'm excited
I
for
played.
both.
I played the demo. I played the first demo released, and I didn't like the control. It felt really clunky. Like, the controls felt really clunky. I hope they've tightened that up a little, but I'm still excited for it.
Did you know Alexander bought Final Fantasy Type O?
Yeah.
Type 0
I know.
just for the demo?
I mean, you make a big deal out of it, but so did everyone else who did it.
Oh, yeah. but
Nobody
who-
played that game.
I was about to say, who bought it to actually play Final Fantasy Type 0?
I don't know, like
Did
one
they
person.
did they ever release like the demo on its own, or is it still you have to buy
I think
Type
it's
0?
exclusive to that game.
And I think they're also about to release like a tech demo, a slightly tech demo of Final Fantasy 15, like very soon. But like in order to keep the story under wraps, they're making it so that you're playing a young Noctis. That they want to do this particular demo so it can show off more of the world rather than the mechanics of the game, because they already went into that with the original demo that they released.
Logan hated that guy. The bearded manager. Apparently, he tried to stop Logan from buying J-Stars.
Oh man, screw that guy.
I don't know who
When
this
was that?
bearded
Yeah,
manager you guys
when
are
is this
talking
beard
about.
manager?
He's a jerk.
I thought, okay, I know there was that old.
he
that old
always
chick
has
that
something
quit.
bad to say about something.
Okay, does he have a dog? Is that who you
No,
guys
he's
are talking
kind of
about?
big. He's like a big guy, kind of.
Nah,
Neckbeard? Like, is he a douchebag neckbeard?
I don't know if he had a neck beard.
He
He
seemed
just had
kinda,
a beard.
I'll tell you after the podcast, E. But yeah, he wasn't like the.
I'm
So-
just like, I'm trying to remember because I go in often enough that I should remember all
Yeah,
the
like
employees.
I know there was
of
who was that? Who was
the
the
new
old
one and the old
manager?
one.
Who was the old manager that used to be there that's no longer there?
I think you're thinking about Kelly.
Kelly. Okay, Kelly. She was there.
Kelly was pre him.
Yeah, the management didn't go next to like that old chick. That
No.
works there?
Sierra's still there.
Sierra's
She's still there.
She's doing her thing.
I think she's still assistant manager.
We're on a first name basis with everybody at GameStop.
Slightly.
Except for Beard Dude.
We should have all of them on the podcast. Gonna have Sierra.
Oh, Logan
Kane.
says he talked with you about a Vita for a little bit or something.
A what?
Vita.
About a Vita.
PS Vita.
Oh, that dude's nice to me. Which
Yeah, to
one?
you,
Yeah, 'cause
and
you're a
I'll
chick, he
also
wants to get his dick
explain
wet.
after the podcast.
Okay.
But
Alright.
okay, you know what game that I'm like really interested in? Like, you know the guys who made Heavy Rain and Beyond Two Souls?
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, they're coming out with it.
Yeah, they're making a new one
Really?
called Brooklyn. Is it called Brooklyn?
I'm
Am
not
I
sure,
right
but
in
I
the
just
title?
know it's gonna be a new
I don't
one.
know.
and I'm kind of interested.
Not too much a proprietor of those movie
well,
games.
Well, it's kind of like the same thing with. Well, I never played a Telltale game, but I'm assuming like it's similar. Like you choose the dialogue that affects your story.
So basically, like a novel game, adventure.
Well, like okay,
basically
like
what I play all the time.
Yeah.
yeah,
There's
pretty
gameplay,
much
but it's
like
more about
well,
the
it's
story.
more like a movie. It's like very story driven. Like
I actually enjoy those. I
Like,
love those games.
I
Yeah.
mean, that's why I liked Metal Gear so much before the 5th one.
you beat it? Did you beat it?
No.
Are you gonna beat it?
I don't know. Eventually. It's just not like the other ones, you know.
Yeah, I feel that.
I was gonna say I pre-ordered both the Fire Emblems.
Oh, really?
I've never played a Fire Emblem game.
I've not played Mars.
I just like it
Smash,
because
but-
it looked really pretty. Am I actually gonna play it? I don't know.
I wasn't too
I
keen on
bought so many
RPGs except
3DS
Pokemon growing
games.
up, and Fire Emblem is a strategy.
You know what
RPG,
I haven't
right?
heard about in a while?
Yeah.
Zelda.
Yeah. Oh, aren't they redoing Twilight Princess?
Yeah, Twilight Princess is getting an HD
but
remake.
I don't care about Twilight Princess. I want
Is
to
it
play
on the
new
Wii
Zelda. Wii U.
again?
Wii U.
Okay, no, I'm good.
No.
I
Here's
still
the
haven't
thing.
finished it.
With the Wii, you got this bullshit motion control with the nunchuck that didn't fucking work. With the Wii U, you got the Pro Controller and the gamepad that is actual fucking controllers.
Well.
And Link is right-handed again.
Okay.
Left-handed. Left-handed.
Yeah, because like they're using the Wii version of the world that wasn't mirrored like the GameCube, but
No, the Wii was
the Wii
mirrored one.
the Wii was like the actual version. The GameCube.
No, it was right-handed in the Wii.
No, the Wii was mirrored from the GameCube because
Yeah.
everybody was dominantly right-handed.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And I mean, you had to use the right hand for your sword, basically, and it's just, I hated it so much.
But,
you gotta do this.
But
Swing your arms around and try to.
I don't know, man. Like, I don't care about Twilight Princess HD. I played Twilight Princess in 2006
Oh,
when
aren't
it was released.
aren't they adding content?
Probably
Yeah,
so.
with the Twilight Princess HD remake, there's a Wolf Link amiibo that's coming out with it.
Oh,
and
that
it's
unlocks, like,
including a new dungeon.
Like, not a new dungeon. It's like another.
It said it's a brand new dungeon, like it's
But, I
new
mean,
content to the
it's
game.
new content, but it's like it's.
I don't think it's like story
that-
related.
It's like that Pit of 100 Trials thing that they have.
Hmm.
Like, you remember, like, you can teleport the bridge? What?
I have 2 minutes left, and I have something really important to say.
Yeah.
So,
1
in
minute.
about 20-something days, I am moving back to California. My family and I are going back. We were offered a free home and a job with my godmother's company. And seeing how as we are desperately in need of money, we decided to go back. And I mean, it's a good job. And I mean, the lady feels like she owes us because my mom helped her with moving from Vietnam to here with the whole immigration process and paperwork. So my mom thinks that it's a good idea. It was a lot of work. And now that her sons are all moving out and getting married and stuff, and she's being, all lonely, she wants to take care of someone. So she's going to be taking care of us, my sisters and I, until my mom is ready to tell my stepdad that she's moving back. She doesn't want to leave him because she feels like she owes him for taking care of us as well. Anyways, that's the big news I wanted to say.
Are you that's for good?
Pretty much. I mean, I will be coming back to visit and all that stuff. But, yeah, my sisters want to go to college back in California, and
Well, crap.
Well,
yeah.
this could.
And you said 20 days?
in 20
20-something days. I don't know. It's March 2nd is my date that I fly out.
And your birthday is a when, Pretty?
March 1st. So I will be spending my birthday with everyone and then flying out. Hopefully not hungover.
Oh, man. Oh.
Yes. And, yeah, that.
So this is your last podcast.
Shit.
My last podcast. Well, I mean, we have, one more?
Yeah, but I already have it
Oh, you
scheduled.
already have people picked out. Okay, well, yeah.
Oh.
Time
How
to
do we
party.
end this not sad?
There's a bonfire at Travis's place tonight. Let's party.
Oh, man. Oh, dude. Oh. Fuck.
Yeah.
Man, oh, man, I want to just.
Don't say you're gonna shoot yourself. 'Cause I'm not.
Oh, no.
I'm gonna kick your ass. Don't do that.
I want to thank everybody for listening to the Hey We're Friends podcast. This was episode 27 and our second podcast on Mardi Gras. So I guess that's pretty cool. I want to thank Travis and Pretty for being on tonight's podcast.
Woo.
I want to thank Jacob for constantly joining me as my co-host from time to time.
And housing the podcast.
Yeah, we're at your place today.
Sometimes.
All right, this is it. Sad violin music.
I want to thank everybody for listening, and If you guys are going to Travis's bonfire, I'll see you guys there. Bye, everybody.
Bye. Awkward silence.